We welcome you back to the action here at the Star Raceway in Klerksdorp with some incidents happening in some of the supporting classes.
And it seems like these guys, the 2.1s, they are the level just below our national hot rods. And from here...
Watch this! Right in front of our camera.
If you look at the fence there, the camera was just below that. So he aimed our cameraman.
Yeah, well, we're glad that Villy of TV Productions is fine after that, well protected by the safety barriers.
And here we go for our second heat of our national hot rods.
Marcel Berry was first one up in picture there in the 211 riding for the Avcom group of companies. There's a guy from the south, Joburg Fritz, JSA Trading, Jacques Fritz himself.
Jacques Fritz is out in Cape Town now. I think he stays somewhere in the Western Cape. And I think his car will be moving to Cape Town as well. So the National Hot Rods will be National Hot Rods Worlds. They have a class now in Cape Town as well at CHD.
Well, that is fantastic news that they can build the class there as well. Marcel Berry, Michael Myberg in the 27 on the outside.
Then we have Dewald Roos on the inside with Tolly Goosen on his outside. And then Mr. Fritz himself in 5th position.
And that is the man from Klerksdorp in the number 5, Vernon Kutzer. Let's see what he can do. He's got home track advantage here. Can he make it work for him?
Siki Hogan Martin is right there at the back. Let's see what he does from the back.
As those Mazda rotaries power away down the main straightaway there through turn 1 and 2. Look at the crowds we have supporting our national hot rods.
You see how hard Tolly Goosen went into that corner? He just went wide and let everyone through.
The race is up front here. These guys are side by side. Nobody giving an inch.
Absolutely door to door.
Marcel Berry makes the move down that back straight. Gets out into the lead. Michael Myberg in the 27. And he's got a very big lot of pressure behind him from that car of Dewald Roos.
They're actually all tight up against each other. Front three is tight up and the next bunch is also very tight against each other.
Bit of a gap there from 3rd to 4th place, but like as you said, 2 races in 1. Marcel Berry looking quite comfortable out in front in this race.
Marcel Berry also from Avcon Group, selling all the race parts, seats, quite a few stuff he sells as well.
That it is, and if I'm not mistaken, Ismail, it is his first year in the National Hot Rods.
And I hope he can win this race because it will really be motivating for him, eh?
Very motivating when you see that checkered flag for the first time, you know. It gets you motivated. It gives you that new lease on life. And he's got a very strong field behind him.
Very. It's not easy to win a race here. You don't just come out to the National Hot Rods and win it.
Oh, there you go. Vernon Kutzer, the local man, gets a bit of a tap and spin by the look of things.
That was Jody Vienna that gave him a push.
Well, Jody Vienna. Well, Jody, we've got your number.
He's been so long out of it. He doesn't know where the braking mark is anymore.
You know, it's nice to see the names of Jody Vienna coming to join up in the National Hot Rod final. We got some great names out here tonight, and Jody Vienna being one of them.
I actually went out to Jody's shop to do an interview with him to welcome him back to the National Hot Rods, and I think he just didn't realize the height of intensity the National Hot Rods are at this stage.
It really has grown in the years that we've had a look at it. It's getting better and better, faster, more professional and tighter every single year.
Look at Weideman. He came up to 3rd place. I think he was right at the back and he's in 3rd place now.
Weideman started from the back, and as you quite rightfully said, look at him now challenging for that 3rd place.
There's he behind Roos. Roos is under pressure now.
Huge pressure, but out front is Marcel Berry. Pulled himself a bit of a lead there, I'd say a car length or 2, and he's looking comfortable for the race win.
That's Vernon Kutzer in 4th place, eh?
Yes, Vernon spun out earlier.
So
got a bit of a spin, so it's possible that he has been lapped and is refinding the speed and just maintaining his position.
And there's Jacques Fritz moving to the outside there, just making way for the pole sitter.
That's right, very good move there. It's the sportsmanship, not holding back anybody. You know that when you're coming up to be lapped, you're going to be given the blue flag, telling you that the faster field is coming through, and you need to move over.
Look at VF pushing Roos.
Man, I'm sure there might have been a little push there, you know, if we go look at those body works, we might see a bit of change in color on them because that is super close.
And looks like Marcel Berry Avcon Group is going to be winning this one, eh?
Marcel Berry is gonna take the race win. Pushing hard there was the Vaderman car, but managing to still hold on to third place.
I think he just needed 1 or 2 more laps because he was really going hard.
Beautiful looking cars out there for the National Hot Rod Final.
And out here is our 2.1s. I think that's Monet Nagel on the outside. On the inside, 131, Quinton Martinson. And I think this is going to be a race between the two Nagels, dad and son.
Well, let's check it out because the 2.1s always provide some exciting action. Just wish we could grow this class a little bit bigger than what it is at the moment.
I think with Mornay coming out in the front, knowing his son Rojan is going to be coming through like a hot knife through butter.
You said it's going to be a race between the two Nagels? Well, we'll check that out.
I tell you what, I've been very impressed with Rojan, seriously.
I tell you what, he's also come a very long way. Most of our drivers are getting it all sideways there. Looked like everybody taking evasive action there after that sideways slide there by the number 8 of Quinton McKink. Oh wow, looks like the ZA1 car there of Andre Swart has become a huge victim of that incident earlier, and you see the flames coming out of the back of the car. That is a fuel tank that has been ruptured and has caught alight. That will bring an end to this 2.1 litre race. You see the yellow flag is out at the moment. Marshall's doing a good job right out there on time. Okay, we do get a restart and we are up and racing under the green flag once again. The field going through now, less obviously a few cars. Looking out front, there's the 121 car who has now picked up the lead in this race. There goes the number 5, George Addison. Great looking car that as well. Listen to the sound of these wonderful machines, 2.1 litre modified cars. Field is running a bit smaller now. Oh, a bit of a shove and a push coming through the turn 3 there once again. These guys are really getting out there and they've all got it in for one another. Once again, going out sideways, having some handling problems there is the number 8 car of Quinton McKink. Looking very smooth out front, getting a big race lead out there. He's at orange and white. 121. Rest of the field is now spread out and not much of a race happening here right now. Down to the last lap here, as you see there, the icon on your screen. Checkered flag will fly at any time now out of our view, but we do see that the race has now come to an end, and that is it from our 2.1 leader. What a happy family there from the Nagel family. You can see them all there. Your race winner was Rojan Nagel in the 126.